So Jihad, first of all, what was it like to see your name at the top of the depth chart?
I mean, really blessed, put in the work. I just feel like got to put it all on the line this year, being that it's my last year. I mean, jobs, just getting started. So, got to put everything forward and, put all the chips on the table.
What's been the biggest thing that you've had to kind of relearn playing the nickel position as opposed to playing safety?
So, I mean, kind of similar to the position I played at Syracuse. But, I mean, that was, 2 years ago. So just getting back into the groove of, doing all the, man, zone, underneath, opposed to being more high, at safety. So that took OTAs, putting in work, breaks, training and things like that. So just putting in the work to get back comfortable to that position.
What went in your decision to leave Ohio State and come here this year?
Really, I feel like to be showcased better, and it's really just being at Ohio State, being injured and things like that, and I just felt like it was time for a change to really get things going and really be used in the defense.
Was there a point where you're like, I know that Noah Rogers guy?
Yeah, Noah, things I see him do here at practice, I mean, it was similar to what he was doing there. Playing behind a guy like Marvin Harrison, I feel like it just a lot of stuff that he already knew, and then the things that he's seen him do, it just translates into the game, and Noah's just continuously on the rise.
Do you think it would be a big advantage to you that you know the ACC?
I feel like definitely, some of the guys, that we played, Clemson, some of those teams, seeing them in my previous years, so I feel like it'll definitely be an advantage.
What have you learned from playing against Kevin Concepcion and seeing him actually out on the field?
KC is a guy, like I was talking, over there. He's fast, physical, like, he's all the above. So really just with him, you got to be on your P's and Q's. You can't, come into practice sluggish or slacking because it will show.
What do you remember from the Syracuse NC State games?
Really taking it back to my freshman year, just real physical. These guys here, really preach on, physicality and those things. And that game was a real physical game, so, you got to bring it.
Did that play a role in picking NC State that you saw what it was like firsthand?
Definitely stood out. Just, seeing those guys on the field, the camaraderie and how those guys played, it definitely was, not an easy decision, but, definitely stuck out to me.
2 out of the last 3 years you've had to face off in practice against the Robert and I offense. What have you seen from this scheme that maybe we haven't seen yet?
I mean, just, typically what he does, he's a guy that, does what he does day in and day out. So come Thursday, I mean, you guys will see, what we've been working on and what we've been doing.
The Athletic listed you as one of the top, 100 or so transfers in this offseason. What do you specifically want to bring to this defense this year?
Just bring whatever, I need to. Like I said, the physicality, being in the back end, helping those guys make some plays on the ball. Really just being a part of this, great defense that, it has been. Definitely, cause some turnovers to, ease up our offense.
There's been an emphasis the last 4 years in this defense of causing interceptions. How much of an emphasis is put on that during practice and all throughout the offseason so far?
I mean, obviously, we do drills, everything, taking the ball away. That's just the main thing. Get the ball back to the offense. Get the ball back to the offense. So, I mean, that's just our main priority. Also, doing our job. But when you get a chance to take a shot at the ball or intercept the ball, you got to make it count.
How much does it help coming in with DK and Carey?
Those are just guys that, real experience, older guys. So, it's just those guys are smart. They, tell me things. I tell those guys things. And, it's easier when you have older guys in the back end. It's just, easier to communicate and things like that because we play so much football.
This is it for you, the urgency. Can that make you a better football player, the urgency of this is it for me?
I feel like, yeah, when you're pushing all the chips in on the table and you don't got, anything else, I mean, it's just, go hard or go home, really.
Defensively, what has it been like trying to learn and adjust to that 2-minute warning at the end of the periods? I know, Coach said you guys have been doing a lot of game-like situations, so talk about the urgency to get the ball back. What have you noticed in that experience?
I mean, really just, knowing whether it's a 2-minute, situation or, 4-minute, just doing our job and really, knowing the situation, because if you don't and you think it's a different situation, you can play a certain way and it can cost you.
Is that good for Jihad?